Hey guys, see here. Thank you so much for clicking to join me in today's video. We're finally here. We finally made it to the plan and prep and shop and execution of what you guys chose for me to kickstart my 2025 sewing. Now, we had a snow day, and so unfortunately I've already done a little bit of sewing, but earlier in the year, at the beginning of the year, I posted what would you guys like to see me make as my first project for 2025. Overwhelmingly, you guys chose the two-piece trendy coordinate set. So now I am here to deliver what you've asked for, okay? And I've also decided to put a little spin on it and up the ante just a little bit. So here is my plan and prep on the two-piece coordinate set. And honestly, I can't even call it a two-piece because I'm adding some pieces into it, okay? We're gonna make a mini now you know. I am going to make a mini wardrobe, maybe a mini capsule wardrobe. I don't know how I want to word it just yet, but let's start with the two-piece coordinate set and how it has expanded and what my plans are for it now. So the two-piece coordinate set was originally going to be a vest and a pair of slacks. I'm going to show you my mood board, Pinterest pictures that I found, all of my inspiration. Vests are super trendy. I never sew trends. I don't really think I wear a lot of trends like that. I'm not into the trendy thing anymore. I'm older now. Now I am just into what I like, what makes me feel good, what I look good in, and also what's comfortable. I am a full-time working mama of 3 little ones, so I'm always on the go. And I can't be restricted. I gotta be able to move, but I also wanna look fly. Okay. So, that two-piece coordinate set. So I had a vest. And I have selected an indie pattern, okay? I've chosen an indie pattern off of Etsy. This is the Aura Patterns, and it is a waistcoat vest. Looks very, very simple. Now, spoiler alert, because I will show you my recent makes coming up. I've already made a vest, and I love it. I just have to put the buttonholes in it. So, I've already made my first vest now. This will now be my second vest. I'm not too concerned about this. I think it's going to look good. So the waistcoat vest is what I have, and that's what I'm building on, okay? That is the start of the show. For the vest, I now want to make 3 other pieces to wear with it, interchangeably or solo. So I want to do a pair of dress slacks. I want to do a satin slip bias skirt, and I want to do a pair of jeans, denim jeans. So for the dress pants, I've pulled out Simplicity 9235 from my stash. It is unfortunately out of print now, but definitely check Amazon. It's still available on Amazon. I've seen it. Also check Etsy or eBay. And so for this pattern, I'm looking at view A. This is just a wider leg pleated dress pants. That's what I'm looking for. That's the vibe I'm going for. I also ended up finding another, just browsing online, I saw another pattern that may work. I don't have it in my stash though, and I don't want to order it off of Simplicity because this weekend I want to go ahead and kickstart working on this project. But it is Simplicity 9715. It's another pair of wide leg pleated pants. I like the design of view C as well. And so since we're going to go shopping for fabric here in a little bit, I'm going to keep this picture on my phone and I'm going to check the patterns in my Joann to see if this is available. If not, we're going to go with the Simplicity 9235, but that's one to keep in mind as well. So those are the dress pants. Now for the satin slip bias skirt, I made one the middle of last year. It was beautiful, but it didn't fit. Now I no longer have that pattern, but I did pick up New Look 6793 towards the end of last year, towards the end of 2024. And so I'm looking at view A. I think Rochelle made it on a live recently. I want to say she made it when her and Shelz from Shelz Creates went live with the Beat the Clock, I think. I want to go ahead and give this one a try. And once again, that's New Look 6793 view A. That is going to be my slip skirt that I can wear either solo or I can wear with the vest as well. I think that's going to look great. Once again, I'll pop in my mood board or my Pinterest inspiration so you get an idea of the vibe that I'm going for. And then for the jeans, I want to tackle McCall's 8408. Now, originally I was going to revisit Simplicity 8655. I know that pattern like the back of my hand now because I've been wearing those gray denim jeans all the time. I most recently wore them 2 days ago to work. Like, I love them. Anyway, so I was going to revisit that. But I don't want bell bottoms. Now that pattern has either a skinny leg, they're high-waisted, and they have a skinny leg, and then the second view is bell bottoms. I don't really want to do bell bottoms. I want to do a wide leg. So I have this moderately fitted vest, and I want to have wider legs on the bottom, and I think that's also trendy as well. So I want to go with a wider leg jean. I'm looking at McCall's 8408, and I'm looking at view C. I don't want to do any patchwork. I don't want to do multiple colors of denim. I want the same color denim, dark indigo denim, and I don't mind any of the top stitching or anything like that. I think view C is going to look great. Here's the caveat with this pattern. I do not know how to do a fly front, so I'm going to be learning how to do a fly front zipper with this pattern. So I'm going to be teaching myself how to make it while making this capsule wardrobe. So that is the first challenge. Then we've got the satin slip bias skirt. I'm giving that a second go, and this time fit is going to be the priority. The challenge with the dress pants is that they have the invisible zipper, and even though my invisible zipper game is not as intimidating as the fly front because I've done that before, here again, it's one of those skills that I really want to perfect this year. And with the waistcoat vest, I don't really see that many challenges. I think when it comes to buttons and buttonholes, my only challenge is making sure that they align perfectly. I'm going to be challenging myself, definitely prioritizing slow sewing, improving these skills, and building my wardrobe with great quality pieces that are going to last me a long time. And I'm super excited about that. I cannot wait to go shopping. I'm going to be taking my time with each of these projects, so I will not be banging them out and finishing them in this video. It will be a series. I don't know how many videos it'll be. I'll try to keep it as short and condensed as I can, but I hope that you guys join me along for the ride and keep pushing me and motivating me and helping me get this done. Now, going over my plans and the skills or hesitations that I may have with these, I'm also going to be making mock-ups. So it's time. It's time to go ahead and tackle these toiles or these mock-ups. I'm ready. I don't want to waste my money on the fabric. I really and truly want to make some very well-crafted pieces. So when we go shopping in just a bit, I will be picking up a ton of muslin. Now, I have sheets around the house. I just don't want to use the sheets. I don't want to use scrap fabric that I have because I don't have enough. I don't have enough continuously. I just want muslin. We're going to go ahead and head to the fabric store. I'm going to go to Joann first. This is going to be my first time visiting Joann since before Thanksgiving. Now, I've seen a few sewers mention that theirs are already closing. I'm fully aware of them filing for bankruptcy the second time. I haven't visited either of the Joanns I am wedged between. I am wedged right between 2 Joann and 2 Hobby Lobbies. So we're going to be visiting one of each today. First, Joann, because I'm going to be looking for twill or suiting for the vest and the dress pants. I want those to be the same color. I already have denim from LA Finch Fabrics, and I'll show you that later. And then we're going to be going to Hobby Lobby to get some poly satin for the skirt. And just in case I feel a little whimsical, I've also selected the crescent bag. It's the Vicky bag by Bag Pattern Studio, another indie pattern that I found on Etsy. I might tackle this too. But I will be working with some scrap fabric that I have here in the shed for that one to work with it, get familiar with it, iron out all the kinks before I use fabric that I'm super excited about. So that's only if I feel whimsical. That is a vest, 3 bottoms, and possibly a bag. I'm excited. Alright, so those are the plans. Those are the patterns. You've seen the vision board, the Pinterest inspiration. Let's go shopping. I haven't been here in so long. It feels weird to browse the aisles. So I have my notes on what I'm looking for
and how much fabric I need. A lot of fabric that I'm shopping for, so I will keep you posted on what I see. I think I'm about to have fun. Add to you, another note, at the different to you, the glow, add to you. Okay, so far I stumbled across a twill very quickly. As a matter of fact, it's pink. I love it. It is opaque. It has a nice drape to it, a nice soft hand. I think this is going to be wonderful. It's $7.99 and 25% off. I love that. So this is the fabric that I'm going to use for the vest and the matching dress pants. I'm going to check out the poly satin, but I'm pretty certain I can find the poly satin the color that I want to go with much cheaper at Hobby Lobby, and we're heading there next. I already have the denim at home for the jeans, and so now I'm just gonna shop for notions to finish up that mini capsule or that mini wardrobe. And now I'm in the clearance section where they have 70% off, so I'm gonna see what I can find here.
Welcome back. All right, so we got our shopping out of the way. So sorry to leave you hanging. Saturday afternoon, it's so many people out, crazy. I see so many deals. I'm focused, I'm hyper focused, and I left you guys hanging. So sorry. I went to Joann, I went to Hobby Lobby. I scored some phenomenal deals on fabric from Joann and Hobby Lobby. So if you're interested, make sure that you come back next week where I show you all of my goodies. Okay, we're not gonna say that. Where I show you all of the fabric that I purchased this weekend. Anyway, let me show you the fabric that I scored for this particular project. I found this beautiful pink suiting fabric. Look at that. Now you guys know I love a good pink, honey. That is my favorite color. Look, I can match the wall, okay? So this beautiful pink is the fabric that I'm going to use for my vest as well as my dress pants. Let's see, the price point for that, it is a pink polyester twill. I purchased 4 yards. It was $7.99 a yard and then 25% off. So those 4 yards ended up being $23.97 subtotal. I like that. I like that a lot. In addition to that, I want to find a satin fabric because I want to do a satin slip skirt. I didn't have good luck with that. So this is the satin that I purchased, and the sheen is just too heavy. Now it's already got a couple snags in it because I did wash it, but I didn't wash it solo, so that is my mistake. I'm not going to be using it for this project because I just don't like how the two pair. The sheen is just too high. Now I didn't want to go back out and find more fabric. One, I spent a ton of money on the fabric that I did see over the weekend, but also I want to go ahead and start working on my very small fabric stash. But I want to go ahead and start working on those fabrics. One, because I need room to house the fabrics that I just purchased. And two, I don't have any more room to store any more fabrics. So I need to start working down this stash. And so in my stash, I came across this beautiful satin charmeuse that I purchased last year from LA Finch Fabric. Now, if you missed it, I recently made my second purchase with LA Finch Fabrics, and I shared all those beautiful fabrics and my pattern pairings and my plans for that fabric earlier in the week, so make sure that you take a look at that. I will link that down below. But I'm going to go ahead and go with this beautiful floral print, okay? And I think the vest and skirt would look great. What do you think? I think it's going to look beautiful. And remember, I want to be able to wear them solo as well as interchangeably as well as together. I'm really happy about that. I think I lucked up with that one. So we have the fabric for the vest, for the dress pants. We have the fabric for the skirt. And I already had the denim. I purchased the denim from LA Finch Fabrics. One second. So I have the dark stretch indigo denim for the jeans. I also purchased 10 yards of muslin. We're finally doing these mock-ups, child. We finally doing them. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the pattern pieces for each garment and muslin for all of the garments except the vest. I'm not concerned about the vest. I don't think I need to do a muslin for that. I'll cut the fabric for that instead, but there will be a muslin for the dress pants, there will be a muslin for the skirt, and there will be a muslin for the jeans. I've never worked on more than 2 pieces at a time. So I had to pull out my 4-foot folding table and bring it into the she shed. So we've got projects on top of projects. Now on the floor are pattern pieces that I've cut for 3 other projects that I am nowhere close to working on those. But I've already cut the pattern pieces out and I've ironed them, and I don't want to fold them back up, and I have nowhere else to hang them. So on the floor they are for now, but here we have all of the garments cut up. We have the pattern pieces and the muslin. So for the vest, I don't have anything. I've just pieced together the pattern. Dress pants, we have the muslin. I only cut enough muslin to look at the dress pants from the knee up. I don't need the knee down. I just need to know how it's going to fit around the waist, my hips, and the crotch, and that's good enough. Also only have 10 yards of muslin, so I want to stretch it to get all these projects done, and I was successful with that. For the skirt, I have the entire muslin cut for the skirt. This is only 4 pattern pieces. It's the front, the back, the front facing, and the back facing. So I went ahead and cut all of that. How this pattern fits on the waist is incredibly important. Now, New Look Patterns, the fit is oh so wonky. Based on my waist measurement, I needed to cut an 18, and so that's exactly what I did. We'll sew it up and we'll see how that goes. For the jeans back here, I cut muslin for the top of the jeans. So it has all these patches. If you see, it's not color blocked, but it still has all this patchwork. I didn't cut muslin for the side panels, front or back panels. All I did was all I did was for this area because that's all I need. All I need. So I hope that was good enough. I hope I don't have to pull out more muslin to piece that together. While I was out over the weekend, I went ahead and scored my notions. I found that button in my stash, so that works. I found this zipper in my stash, but then I went ahead and purchased the remaining notions. And then I have that bag pattern. I did not cut it, but I do have it just in case I'm not burnt out and I still want to tackle it and tackle a bag that coincides very well with this capsule wardrobe. So overall, I am super excited. I haven't lost my steam as of yet. Next up, we'll go ahead. Damn it, that wee thing. I just want you guys to be a part of what I got going on, okay? Next time, I will go ahead and sew up this muslin. We'll work on fit. We'll go ahead and start working on the vest and the skirt, see where we go, and I am so excited for this series. If you're excited as well, you want to see how things go, if you want to join along as I share the highs and lows of creating this collection, definitely make sure that you are subscribed and you come back. As always, I love you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.